Yo guys, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are right now. I'm in Jilin, obviously. Just finished work, so I thought, I'm gonna do a little lunchtime, walk around live stream, and I'm actually gonna go into one of the shopping malls, shopping centers, and I am going to buy some stuff. So you can join me for that one. Later on, I need to get some petrol because I'm running a bit low. So yeah, if you're watching this stream, welcome. Leave a comment, leave a like, share the stream as well if you can, because that would help me out a lot. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask it in the comment section. Let me just show you around. So right now I'm driving and I'm waiting to go into the underground parking. And again, the weather is crap in Jilin. We were supposed to have a typhoon yesterday, but that never came. It's just this crappy, gray, rainy weather that we have right now. So yeah, no typhoon, just crappy weather in general. So yeah. So the shopping center that I'm gonna go into is called Fortune Plaza or Taifu, and it's actually not the biggest shopping center or shopping mall in Jilin, but it is the most popular one, and they have loads of shops. They actually have 6 floors full of shops and restaurants, and they actually have an underground floor as well, where they have like nail stuff and spa and therapies and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's loads of things and loads of shops here, so it's pretty cool. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Feel free to share it, leave a like, leave a comment, all of those things. We're just gonna take a walk around. Yeah, no one else is chatting at the moment. This wasn't like announced or scheduled, this live stream. I've decided to do this literally like 5 minutes ago, like before I actually started. Like I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a live stream because I'm not going to upload anything until tomorrow evening. So I thought, I'm gonna fill the gap a little bit, and I'm gonna do like an hour live stream just by myself. Talk to you guys if you're willing to chat, if you're free to chat. I know that the time is not the best because it's lunchtime here. It's coming up to 1 o'clock. So in the UK, it's what, 4:40 right now, or 5:40 right now. I'm not so sure. So it's very early in the UK. Obviously in America, it's coming up to midnight. So I don't think many people will be awake at this time to watch it. But it's not about the views. I like to do these things anyway. I don't really care about the numbers or the views. It's all about having fun and enjoying yourself. So that's what we're gonna do. So like I said, weather is crap today, and getting into the underground parking is a pain in the butthole, mostly because they only have one entrance and one exit for this shopping mall. And as you can see, like, it's already pretty big. So this building goes all the way down to the end of the road, and like there's a little bit behind me as well. You can see it down there. So it's a pretty big shopping mall, but they only have one entrance and one exit for the underground parking, which is, it goes against common sense. But it's China, so I'm not really looking for logic and common sense. Obviously, no disrespect to people, but yeah. It is 2:40 p.m. here in Australia. Whereabouts in Australia are you? I have a few friends in Brisbane and Melbourne as well. So yeah, that's awesome. Bizonyám, a koránkelők. Mennyi az idő most Magyarországon? 7 vagy 6 órával vagytok vissza? Nem is tudom már. De ja, jó reggelt. Itt is még igazából reggel van, mert még csak 12:40 van, úgyhogy még elég fiatal az idő. De hát ez van. There you go. As you guys witnessed it, I spoke Hungarian as well. And I know that there was some people in the comment section the other day when I said things about, you know, Hungary, and that I'm from Hungary and I can speak Hungarian, and technically I'm Hungarian. That you know, I actually know nothing about Hungary, and you know, that's just weird. Like, some people in the comment section, they really think that they know things better than me about myself, and that's been the case with, you know, other YouTubers as well that I collaborate with. And yeah, I'm speechless. And you know, it's just weird, random people saying like random bullshit. So greetings from Taipei. Yay! There you go. Appreciate your channel. Well, I appreciate your contribution by viewing and watching, you know, videos and my live streams. You know, that helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate that. So I think we can call this a very successful partnership. Melbourne, awesome. Hungarian, very interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, so many people think that I'm full on like British, that I was born in Britain, in England, but you know, I was actually born in Hungary, in Budapest, and I moved to Oxfordshire, when I was young, and yeah, that's what happened. I mean, I don't really have an accent, unless I'm really angry. Then I have a very chavvy, like Oxfordshire kind of accent, and yeah, people can pick it up instantly. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, you know, some people said like, oh, you're definitely not Hungarian, you know nothing about Hungary, why are you talking about it? Well, there you go. And it's the same with China. You know, people are saying, oh, you don't speak any Chinese, why do you talk about China? For those people, go and watch my last video. You know, in the last like 2 minutes, I was talking Chinese. I mean, it's a comedy, like, you know, skit kind of thing. So I wasn't talking a lot of Chinese, but I know that most of the China YouTubers, they don't even know half of it. So, you know, like, I'm not saying I'm like Lola Farley level when it comes to my Chinese, but I can definitely get by. And you know, I can definitely talk to people. Like, you know, somebody comes up to me and says like, ni hao, ni jia shenme mingzi, I'm not gonna be like, oh, sorry, I don't understand. Like, do you know what I mean? But there are definitely some people out there that, you know, they are sitting on a very high horse, and they think they can criticize people without actual, like, you know, knowledge behind their criticism. Did you ever run in the no, never. I went to Oxford to study, but I was actually living in a small town called Banbury, and I took the train every morning to go to Oxford. So my social like circles and my social life was actually outside of Oxford, and you know, I never really socialized in Oxford. I mean, I went out on like Fridays and Saturdays for like drinks and clubbing when I was young, but not really. Do the locals watch your video blog? Yes, they do. I know that some people that I work with, they are watching my my videos, and that's how they found me. Some people found me on Bilibili. Some people found me on Toutiao, and that's how they found my YouTube channel as well. So there are definitely locals in Jilin that are watching, and I got stopped on the streets a couple of times before. It's mostly young girls. I don't know why. it's funny because on YouTube, when I look through the stats and the analytics, it says that most of my audience consists of male viewers, and the female viewers are only like 8%. While as in, you know, the people that I meet that are watching my videos in China are mostly girls. So maybe there is something in it that I'm, you know, maybe I'm handsome. Who knows? Anyway, I'm in the underground parking, as you guys can see. I finally managed to get in. Now I just need to find a parking space, which is going to be very hard because I was looking at the sign and it said there is only one space available right now. So yeah, we'll try to find a space. If we can't, then we're just going to park illegally. But yeah, locals do watch my vlogs, and I actually have a Bilibili. I have my own Bilibili channel right now, and it's called Lawai Zach. So the character Lawai is in Chinese Mandarin, and the Zach is obviously how you would normally spell my name, so Z-A-C-K, Zach, so Lawai Zach. Let me try to put it in the comments for you guys. Can I put comments in here? Oh, there you go. So there you go. Post a comment. Lawai Zach. There you go. That's my Bilibili. You can search it up, and you should be able to find it. And you can give me a follow on Bilibili. It's still, you know, a fairly new channel. I only have 2 videos on it, 2 of my latest videos, and I'm still doing the subtitles for it. And I'm you know, I'm asking my wife as well to help me with the subtitles because it's a bit difficult to do it by myself. Obviously, my writing is not amazing. I can read things, but the strongest ability that I have when it comes to the Chinese language is speaking. So that's what I'm good at. But obviously, I'm trying to improve my reading and writing skills. So there you go. It says up here. So Lawa Isaac, that's my Bilibili. Give me a follow if you can. Do you self-censor on Chinese social media? Not really. No. I mean, obviously, I don't say, you know, bad things about, like, you know, Xi Jinping or the CCP or anything like that. But you know, I do say things that that I think are true, and things that I believe in. And obviously, I understand that there is a certain line that people shouldn't cross. But you know, I don't censor myself like that. And I can't find any parking here, so you know, let me just turn around. Stay away from politics and you will be all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a very big, like, politics guy. You know, I don't like to talk about politics. I don't know why, but some people have this belief that, you know, I like to talk about it, when in fact people bring it to me, and I'm like, dude, I'm really not interested in politics. Like, you know, that's not my niche. My niche is being myself. You know, being myself and doing stuff that I enjoy doing. Let me just park up here, guys. Then we're gonna take a walk to the elevator. This is a very, very small space, but I'm gonna park in just fine, I think. And there you have it, perfect parking. All right, then, let me just get a mask, my keys, and let's move. Lock the car. So there you go. I parked it perfectly. You know, it's great parking. There's that freaking, like, thing, and Obviously, as you can see, it's not a very big space, but I managed to park it in. Anyway, let's take a walk. Are you not concerned that even not crossing the line, you might get into the same sort of jam that Georgia's China non-stop did? I was talking to someone about China non-stop, and you know, I watched some of his videos, and to be fair, some of the things that he said were like way over the line. And you know, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do those things. So I don't think I'm going to fall into that trap. And if, oh, sorry guys, the connection is not too good in the elevator. We're going up to the second floor, then we're going to take a walk. People already self-censor on US social media. Yeah, I've heard about this, that you know, there are certain things that you can't really talk about already in the West. And I'm like, you know, is everything becoming like PC and everybody needs to like watch what they say? Like, for example, there was this professor the other day in America who was using a Chinese word which kind of sounds like a racist word in English. It sounds like the N word. And, you know, the professor actually explained that, you know, this word is actually not racist. It's just what they use in China for that. So the word that the professor was saying in Chinese, it means that. For example, that dress or that person or that car. And, you know, the black students, they started freaking out and they were like, oh my God, you can't say that. That's so racist. Like, our little snowflake hearts are like broken now. I would never hit a wall with a car. I never, ever, ever had an accident while driving a car. Never. I had accidents when I was racing go-karts, which is weird, but, you know, it's a lot faster. So I guess that's the reason behind it. I self-censor on US social media. I don't know, like, I don't really censor myself. I don't need to censor myself that much. I cannot talk about certain topics because it is viewed as unpopular by Silicon Valley progressives. Yeah, some things are viewed as unpopular. And, you know, some people are going to attack you because you have a different opinion. But I don't think you should really, like, censor yourself. Where are we going, Zach? We are going to the shopping mall. We are in the shopping mall right now. There are people here, you know, stairs, lifts, shops, all of these things. And we're actually going to go into that one, the kick shop, because I want to get something from there. I felt sorry for the professor. Oh, so you're aware of the story then, so I don't really need to, you know, self-censor myself. So the word that the professor was saying was nega, which means that. So, for example, if I say that shop, nega, that's totally fine, and that's what it means in Chinese, like that. Those topics are ridiculous. Yeah, sure. If you act a fool on the internet, you could lose a job or something. You won't go to jail for it, though. So it isn't censorship. No, but you know, if a school says to you, you should stop doing videos, otherwise we're gonna fire you. That's kind of like, I don't know. Is it discrimination? Maybe it's discrimination. I'm not so sure about it, but you know, it's definitely something that is not acceptable. Well, that may be true, but the US government won't come after you for saying something critical of Trump, the US government, or America in general. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about America in general. Like, you know, is Trump an idiot in my opinion? Kind of. I mean, who isn't an idiot sometimes? So, you know. The Wuhan Laowai. Giza, what's up, dude? I'm going to accept your challenge. I told you in the group yesterday. So, yeah, I'm going to accept your noodle challenge. It's starting from tomorrow, if I believe. So 10th of September, eating noodles only for 10 days or 7 days? I think it's 7 days. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat noodles. I will try to document as much as I can. And yeah, right now I weigh about 76 kilos, so I'm not too heavy. So you may avoid something that even sounds racist, but it isn't. But that's not censorship. It's social pressure. Yes, and I think, you know, some people do misunderstand this, that for things there is a social pressure. Like, for example, I can't say the N word when I go to America. Like, I can't just walk around the street and, you know, shout out the N word all the time. But when you go to Hungary, for example, there is a pack of sweets called Negro. A pack of sweets called a Negro. You can go to Google right now, search it up, Negro, Negro. And, you know, some people would say, oh, that's such a racist word. You cannot say that. Oh, my God, Zach, you're so racist. No, that's not true. I mean, get a fucking grip. It's just a pack of sweets. So, you know, use your common sense. Like, everybody knows that I'm not racist. You know, I've never been to racist to anyone. I'm in a different country where everybody looks different and acts different compared to me. Am I racist to them? Fuck no. Like, you know, I accept people how they are. It doesn't matter if your skin color is black, white, yellow, green, blue. I don't give a fuck. You start on the same level with me. So, you know, just because we have a pack of sweets called Negroes in Hungary, that doesn't make me racist. And it doesn't make Hungarians racist either. Shopping mall looks good. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go into the shop. You know what? Because I've been, you know, doing this face talk, and yeah. So this is the shop. Like at the beginning, it's all girly stuff, so I don't give two craps about this. But there are like loads of drinks, and they actually import stuff from Japan as well, and they have like these little cool drinks. So they have like the Gordon's gin, and these are actually legit drinks, and they are not too expensive either. So you know, I can trust these, and I can drink these, and you know, I won't go blind or anything like that. So yeah, but that's not what we are here for. Also, they have loads of snacks. Some of them are like Japanese snacks as well. I think they also have like South Korean snacks as well. Obviously, they have noodles. Like these fiery noodles, they are legit. I love these noodles, but I can't eat it too much, otherwise I'm gonna shit my pants for like a week. So yeah, I'm not gonna eat these noodles for the challenge. I might be eating these noodles or these ones. I'm not sure. These are also spicy, so I might need to pick something that is not spicy. I know that this is not spicy, so maybe I'll go for this one. And the reason why we are here today is because I need some air freshener. And I'm gonna go for the black ice one. But there's only one here. Hey, 你好，你们有这个吗？还有吗？没有，没有。Okay. So there you go, just the one. I was planning to get, you know, a few more air fresheners for my car because it smells like shit now. Because I allowed some people to smoke in it, and that was a mistake from me, and I shouldn't have done that. So yeah. Do they sell Monster? No, not here. I don't think they sell Monster here. Fireball, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Fireball though. You know, I'm someone that likes his drink like simple. I'm not, you know, I'm not really interested in these like cinnamon whiskey or honey whiskey or, you know, pubic hair infused whiskey and all of these things. Like, keep it simple, man. Get a bottle of brandy for Guelo 60. I would rather not. I don't want to waste my money. Unless you guys donate. If you guys donate to my YouTube channel, if you scan the QR code that is right here, and if you donate me money for a bottle of brandy, I will buy a brandy for Guelo, and I will mail it to him. Those Korean fire noodles are #1. Absolutely, I love them. I think I'm gonna get a few more of these air fresheners. Maybe I'll get a lemon one as well. And there's a coral reef one. I'm gonna get 3. So I have like a coral reef, I have a lemon one, and I have the black ice one. At least he knows to buy the black. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, all the other ones are like meh. I think the lemon one is okay. I had those in my car before, and they were okay. But yeah, black ice is the legit one. Do you guys want me to? Do you guys want me to buy some snacks? Should we buy some snacks and do like a little like snack review? There's like gummy candy, sour candy, drinks, and all of those things. Yeah, I think we should get like, you know, some sort of snacks, and we should do like a snack review. I'm not gonna get anything that is related to durian. I hate durian. Street food, bro. There's no street food. Like there's nobody out on the street right now because the weather is crap. It's raining. Like all the street food sellers, they're gone. How the fuck does the coral reef smell? I don't fucking know. We're gonna find out, and that's what we're gonna open. All right, that's what we're gonna open. We're gonna open the coral reef one when we get back to the car, and I will tell you how it smells. Snakes? No snakes. They don't sell any snakes here. Oh, there you go. Do you need ID card to buy beer? No, not in Jilin. I'm not sure about the rest of China, but where I am in Jilin, we don't need that. We don't need, you know, any ID to buy alcohol. Like, you know, I can send in a 10-year-old kid to buy a 6-pack. He can buy it, no problem. Like no one's gonna bat an eye about it. Zach needs ID to buy alcohol. Yeah, because I'm so young and so handsome. Show your car, little. Yeah, sure. Durian is king of fruits. No, it's not. It smells terrible. It tastes like shit, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Yes, you do don't like. Yeah, it's because I'm too young and too handsome. That's why I need to show ID all the time. But anyway, guys, give me some suggestions. You know, what sort of snacks should I buy, or just one? Just give me one. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna buy this shit, this durian shit. Fuck that. No way. Crispy durian sticky rice, freeze dried. I would rather not. That, like this is all like durian stuff, and this one as well. But we're not gonna buy that. I never showed ID in Guangzhou. Yeah, I don't think you really need to show ID in China when you buy alcohol or anything that should be age restricted. What's the average income in the city you live? Well, for Chinese, it's very low. It's between 4,000 to 6,000, I think. So you know, compared to my salary, that's pretty low. Durian is best. I missed it. No, you don't. You don't miss it. You think you miss it, but you don't. As soon as you smell it, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, duck neck. I do like duck's tongue and duck's neck. I'll have a look if they have it. Let's have a look. Nothing here. Maybe down here. Nah, these are all sweets and stuff. They have these like gummy candy things as well from Japan. They're legit. I tried them before. They're really, really nice. Coconut flavor is good. Ah, that's okay. There's like pork jerky kind of thing. Like this is like some sort of a jerky kind of thing. I might get that one. Or like a seafood stick or something like that. You should buy a bunch of durian stuff and eat it on your stream for 1,000 subs. Maybe. I have something special for 1,000 subs, and by the looks of it, in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna reach 1,000 subs. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. Spicy duck neck. I don't think they sell any spicy duck neck here. I need to go down to the supermarket to get that, I think. Because here it's mostly like imported stuff. Can average Chinese afford shopping in a supermarket you are in? Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, this is not a very expensive shop. You know, snacks like this is like 5 to 10 RMB, so it's not ridiculously expensive, even though it's an import shop. Find that chicken claw in the bag. Yeah. How can you? I don't understand you guys. How can you love durian? Chicken feet. Let's have a look. Maybe they have chicken feet here. I don't know. I didn't see any chicken feet here. They have these like lollipops, but I don't want that. These yogurt candy, um, jelly beans. We're gonna get something Japanese though. We're gonna get something Japanese. I'm thinking about these cola flavored like bottle things or bears. What is this? Yeah. That's 10 yuan. I might go for that one. Or maybe these like gummy candy things. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Should I get a seafood stick? I'm gonna get a drink and I'm gonna get something to eat. I might go for the pork jerky kind of thing, or maybe some pokey. I don't know. I mean, I tried all of these before, except this cookie and cream one. I never tried cookie and cream like pokies, so that's what we're gonna get pokies. Check out the potato chips. Yeah, they do have some crazy ones. And in one of my next videos, there's gonna be some crisps that are funky. So I think you guys are gonna like that one. Now it is time for a drink. They have these like imported like Coca-Cola things, which is a bit expensive for 10 yuan. They have this like Japanese like, I think this should be watermelon, but I'm not so sure. Is it watermelon? Yeah, it is watermelon. Okay. Should we get something cool? I'll tell you what, we're gonna go for the watermelon water kind of thing. We're gonna try this one. This is what we're gonna try. All right, let me sort out my WeChat because I need to pay with WeChat and I need to open a tab and I don't want to close the live stream. There you go.有烧的吗？好，这个是烧的吗？可以。谢谢。And there you go. That's all done. Paid for all of this stuff. And again, I got a little bag as well. So yeah, that's cool. Let's have a look. I was brought up on durian and rice in Malaysia. See, I tried durian, but at first I thought it's pineapple, so I actually got tricked into trying it, and I thought it's just pineapple. But you know, as soon as the smell hits you, you realize this might be off. And I thought there was, you know, pineapple that's gone bad. Yeah, it looks like a plant that says, you know, don't eat me. And there are some videos on Douyin where Chinese girls are like kneeling or trying to kneel on durian because, you know, it's sort of a punishment for their boyfriends or their husbands if they don't behave, that they need to kneel on durian. Yeah, potato flavors, absolutely. Like I said, in one of my next videos, there's gonna be some potato chips or crisps. Do people still smoke in the mall? No, that's long gone. You know, some years ago there was a there was a big fire in this shopping mall, and some people died, and it actually started because somebody smoked in here, and you know, a cigarette went somewhere, and it just set the whole place on fire. He already spoke more Chinese in one store than Guelo has in his whole life. Maybe, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, people think like my Chinese is shit. It's not. I can get by. So yeah, it is like stinky tofu. That's another thing that I can't stand. Stinky tofu. No way. Smells bad but tastes nice. 不好吃. 臭豆腐不好吃. Shit, tastes like shit. Anyway, let me turn the phone around and you guys can see. Also, like I said, we have high hot pots in Jilin now, Haidi Lao. And that's the legitest hot pot in China. That's like the best hot pot that you can eat. It's you know, kind of expensive, but it's really nice. Down there, they have like this like pop-up store kind of thing, selling bags and stuff. So yeah, it's a nice shopping mall. Like I said, it's 6 floors, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really busy as well today. So yeah. Chinese people life is pretty good. Why do people complain so much? I would be very happy already. Clean, tidy, neat, and good malls. Yeah, but you need to understand that, you know, not everybody can afford, you know, shopping in a mall. Some people need to, like, you know, look after their income, their money, and they can't really afford to, like, you know, pick any bag from there, for example, or pick, like, you know, Louis Vuitton bags and all that. So some people really need to save and look after their money. All right then, guys, awesome stream. Somebody just sent me a WeChat message. Let me just have a look at that, then I'll come back to you. Okay, there you go. Nothing interesting. So yeah, let's take a walk. Let's go up, you know, have a look from upstairs as well. I'm going to show you some shops. You see some people already in front of me, but that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for joining this this live stream. I really appreciate every single one of you. And you know, if you have any questions, any topics that you wish to discuss, you know, feel free to drop a comment. I'm very, very happy to talk about literally anything, as you can see. So yeah. Also, 3rd and 4th floor is all clothes. So yeah, it's a very big like shopping mall with a lot of stores that are selling clothes. There is a big supermarket, however, on the 2nd floor, and that's a place that I like to go to because it's rather cheap. Let's go down there. There is a store that I want to show you guys. So obviously there's like the Adidas, Leaning, Anta, all of these like big brands, Filler as well. But they just opened a new shop here, dedicated to American football. It's an NFL shop. They got Dickies as well. And yeah, like I said, there is an actual NFL shop. Wow, that's legit. That looks nice. They have jumpers and clothing. Is this gold? It's plastic. Giants. I am a Giants fan. I support the New York Giants. Yeah, it looks good. The Jaguars. More Jaguars. The Packers. We're gonna say a fuck you to the Packers. Fuck you guys. Patriots. We don't like the Patriots either. We don't like anyone really. We only like the Giants. So yeah. But there you go. An NFL store. It looks super nice. I might come back here just to have a look on things. But yeah. Lee. This is a shop for Lee Barrett. Shout out to Lee Barrett. You know, so many people misunderstand Lee Barrett and his son Ollie, and they think, oh, they are like, you know, flat out shilling for China and the CCP. It's not the case. You know, I talk to Lee Barrett regularly. and he is actually a really nice guy, and he's very reasonable. So, you know, I don't really understand why people hate on him so much. You know, he is a good guy. Also, there you go, some eyeballs going in this machine. We're gonna follow this one through. And it's finished. And there you go, it's gonna go back up. Awesome. Are they pricey? What do you mean they are pricey? You mean the NFL shop, or sorry, I kind of missed your comment because the phone was turned around. Kansas cheap. Is it like rich and poor and not balanced? No, I don't think so. You know, that it's my personal opinion, but I don't think there is a fair, you know, balance between the rich and the poor in China. If you check out my last like 3 videos, you can see, you know, what a countryside looks like a Dongbei northeast countryside. And you look at a place like this, you can see people walking around with like Louis Vuitton bags and Gucci belts and all of these things. So you can definitely see like there is a big gap. But yeah, that's what I think. So, you know, don't take my word for it. But that's just how I see things. Oh, the NFL shop. Yeah, the that shirt or jumper was about 400 RMB. It's a bit pricey, but you know, most of these places, they always have like sales, like 40, 50, 60% off. So you can always get a good deal out of it. Anyway, I'm on the 5th floor. There are some really nice restaurants here. This is one of my favorite restaurants in this shopping mall. This is like a barbecue kind of thing. It's Korean like style, but it's really nice. There is a Thai restaurant here as well, which looks really nice. I like to come here, but my wife says it's not like legit. You know, I never been to Thailand, but I do like the food here. Another restaurant. This is a, what is it? Hot pot? Yeah, it might be a hot pot restaurant. Hot pot kind of restaurant. This one is a barbecue buffet. This is my favorite restaurant here. It's a very, very big barbecue restaurant, and they have loads of stuff here. Like at the back there, they have like a full row, just meat, like pork, chicken, beef, seafood, all that sort of a stuff. So it's super nice. Obviously, they have these like little street food kind of things. I mean, it's not street food because we are in the middle of a shopping mall, but they are selling like, you know, stuff that kind of looks like street food. They have these things on stick. Should I get this? I don't know. I don't think they have stinky tofu. Do they have stinky tofu? No, I don't think they have stinky tofu. Just normal tofu. Otherwise, it would smell like shit. I was thinking, like, you know, I should get stinky tofu and try it on the live stream just for you guys. But since they don't have it, I'm not gonna get any stinky tofu. They have this like VR experience thing. They have some PlayStations and Xboxes down there. A little phone shop, glasses, more barbecue, tea. Miniso, which is actually a Japanese like brand, but it's like franchised out in China. And in Jilin, we have like 8 or 10 like Miniso stores. So yeah. Can you order with English? Can people understand English who work in the mall? I don't think so. Maybe the younger ones, maybe the younger people, they can understand English. But I think the older ones, like older people that work here, I don't think they understand English. I don't want to buy anything. That's the thing. Like, if I would be hungry, I would ask, but I don't want to just randomly walk up to people and be like, "Can you speak English?" That's just that's just weird. So I don't want to do that. I mean, if I do buy something, like when I went to Kick, I was speaking Chinese, but I don't walk up to people randomly and start talking to them, because that's just weird. That store is fun. Absolutely, Miniso is super legit. I got like towels and snacks as well sometimes. Like, they have really nice snacks in Miniso. And my wife likes to come here for the bubbles, like hair bubbles. No way, dude. I'm not gonna try that. That's just weird. Like, just imagine somebody comes up to you on the street and asks you, like, "Can you speak Chinese?" or "Can you speak English?" Like, how would you feel? Like, you would be like, "Who the fuck is this weirdo?" All right then, guys. We're coming up to 50 minutes. So we're gonna do this for another, I don't know, 15, 20 on top of that. And I also need to get some petrol later on for my car. So you might be able to come along with me and get some petrol. More restaurants here. This is like a fish kind of restaurant. Barbecue restaurant. 10 yuan for 20. Pretty good. But the ceiling is leaking pretty badly. Yeah, they do have. Yeah, they have barbecue here. I'm considering getting barbecue, but I don't know. I'm not hungry. If I would be hungry, I would get, half of the shopping mall. But I already had food in the school, because I work in a public school where we get free lunches and free food, so that's nice. Mulan. I don't know what to say about Mulan. Like, Disney. I'm not a fan of Disney in general. So, I don't know what to say. Still need to show the car. Sure. Let me show you here. There are more restaurants here. This is like a spicy hot pot kind of thing. Looks pretty legit. We had food here before, me and my wife. And, yeah, that's how they do it in some restaurants. Like, they have these little boxes out there with the food, and they cool it down so everybody can see it. That's very nice. They have these cool, like, neon pictures or signs up here as well. So yeah, like, that's how it is in China. Like, not everything is about politics and Xi Jinping and CCP and stupid foreigners. There's everyday normal life here. So I hope people can understand that and they can appreciate it, because I appreciate it. And I am not a very complicated person. I just take everything as it is. I try to enjoy life as much as I can. Also, on my watch, it popped up. I took 10,000 steps today. There you go. So that's my goal. So now I can basically stop, and I don't need to walk anymore. That's my daily exercise. China is really about Korean barbecue. Yeah, there's loads of Korean places in China, especially in the northeast, like Jilin province and Heilongjiang as well. Nah, not so much there, but Jilin. Oh, I almost fell down. But in Jilin, there are loads of Korean restaurants because it's very close to the North Korean border, and you know, even South Korean people come here to work and live here, or to come to university. So yeah, there you go, guys. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a car, a different car, not mine. I will show my car after this one. But on the ground floor, they always have these car brands that are showcasing the newest model. And I can see that there is one car down there, so we're gonna go and have a look on that one. We're gonna, you know, speed up a little bit. We're not just gonna stand around. So yeah, there is a bear, a funky bear. But yeah, this is the new Beijing X7. So it's basically a rip-off for the BMW X series, I'm guessing. But yeah, it looks rather nice. And it's 95, almost 96,000 RMB. I don't know if it's the base model or with all the extras, but it has like these like handles, same as the Range Rover Velar. And yeah, I used to work for Range Rover actually, and Land Rover and Jaguar, because it's all the same company. And yeah, these door handles, they come from the Range Rover Velar. But yeah, it looks all right. The car looks okay. Maybe you guys can see inside as well. Hey, 你好，可以吗？ there you go. So I just asked if I can have a look. Let me just stop the music there because it's copyrighted music. It's Ed Sheeran, so I don't want to show that. But yeah, there you go. That's the car. Big ass screen at the front. You know, comfy seats, leather seats. It's fake leather, but it's still like, you know, a sort of leather. So yeah, it looks nice. You know, it's a really nice car. But yeah, like I said, the door handles are definitely from the Range Rover Velar. And the back as well, it looks pretty nice. You know, it's very similar to my car because this is an SUV. My car is an SUV as well. But it's very like spacious. It has, you know, a good amount of space at the back. So yeah. Ah, 谢谢. So yeah, it looks really nice. Actually, I should ask how much this costs. 这个车是多少钱？
13,790。
Ah, okay. 好了. There you go, guys. There's the answer. 13万. There you go. Pretty expensive. So the base model is 96,000. The top of the range is 130K. So yeah, it's a bit pricey for sure, but that's all right. Anyway, let me go back upstairs so I can get the lift down. Do you understand local Chinese accent? Absolutely. I just talked to a local Chinese, you know, Dongbei guy, and he understood me. I understood him. So yeah, I can understand the Dongbei accent. Like when it comes to like, you know, Shanghainese and all of that, like weird ones, I don't really know those ones. But you know, standard Mandarin and Dongbei, I can understand it. Ed Sheeran, Chinese people like him, best artist nowadays. Yeah, I guess they like him, you know. Right then, guys, I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna jump into the lift and go down to my car. That's what I was meant to say. So the way it works here is there is like a bunch of elevators, like 3 or 4 there, that you can take down, but it's always full. And you know, I don't want to catch the Rona, so I'm gonna take my my own private lift elevator downstairs, because there is a secret one that comes up here to the supermarket. And you guys might remember this supermarket if you've watched my 10 yuan challenge video, also ice cream. Should I get an ice cream? I'm gonna get an ice cream. I don't want durian, I'm gonna get mango or chocolate. Should I get chocolate? What should I get? Chocolate or mango? 这个是巧克力吗？这边吗？你可以说英语吗？你可以说吗？简单的会。我要芒果。你现在认识还是带走？我带走。我要。3元钱2个球，酸甜菜。我知道，我知道。可以。芒果。芒果一。还有呢？不用，芒果一个。All right. Let me pay for this one as well. 姐，你好，你好，姐，烧这个吗？酸甜菜我要酸甜菜。我知道，我知道。There you go. That's the answer. So she can speak English a little bit, but not a lot. Actually, it's super hot in here. I don't know why. There you go. 25 RMB. Done. She says she can understand simple English. Yeah. Oh, what happened to my... Oh, what happened to my screen? It's all frozen. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Is the screen moving? Okay. Is the screen still moving? Can you guys still see me? Ah, what the devil. It's frozen. The screen is frozen. Okay, let me come back in then. Ah, there you go, guys. I'm back. Is it working now? Can you guys see me? We can see you. Okay, it looks like the screen is back. So, yeah, it should be all right now. But yeah, I was confused because she was talking to me and I saw that the screen is frozen. So, you know, I was basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I didn't know what to do. You're frozen, screen froze. You can hear me. Good, good, yes. Okay, awesome. Let's jump into the elevator. So, how many knockoff New Balance shops in the mall? Let's count. There are not many knockoff shops in this one. There are a lot of like fake shops around here. So there you go, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the car. We're gonna show the car that Prime in China requested. But yeah, there are not many knockoff shops in this one, in this shopping mall. And this is just -1, so we're gonna go one more floor. Likely not chocolate. It was like dark chocolate something. I didn't listen to what she said, so, but it tasted kind of chocolate. Basically the same cost as most other vehicles on average. Yeah, I mean, my car was 185,000, and that was the top of the range one. So yeah, that's about right. Like, you know, 95 to to 100K is an average price. I mean, you can get like, you know, bigger and better cars like Mercs and Audis and BMWs for you know, much more. But you know, the average is around 100K plus minus like 20. People talk really loud in North China. No, they were actually like, you know, pretty quiet. I think I was talking louder than them. So yeah, there you go. We're in the car, as you can see. It's dirty, so please excuse me. And there's loads of shit in the back as well, like my books that I use for teaching, the games that I sometimes take in, and like videos and pictures that I take in. A little fridge I have, back of the car, side of the car. This gives me an extra 25 horsepower, this ride sticker. It's 25 horsepower. I'm not shitting you guys. My car is faster because of the sticker. It's a Go Fast sticker. So, yeah, it's pretty legit. Not nearly as loud as Guangdong. Yeah, I think people, you know, down south, they are more louder than people up here. Do people buy cars with a loan? Yeah, like my wife's car was on a loan. So yeah, definitely. Anyway, let's do the air freshener. So like I said, we're gonna do coral reef. That's what we're gonna do today. I'm excited. Maybe it's gonna smell like shit and then I need to sell the car. Lights on. Actually, lights off. It smells like pink grapefruit. It doesn't really smell like coral reef. Well, I mean, I never knew that, you know, coral reef smells like pink grapefruit. But there you go, pink grapefruit, coral reef. Now I have a pink one as well. There you go. So I have all of these like trees. I have loads of, like, I have this lemon one, black ice lemon one. I have the forest fresh. The reason why I bought the forest fresh one is because in the George Clooney film Ocean's 11, in the van that they use in the end, they have little tree, the little green tree, and you know, I watched Ocean's 11, and I've decided I'm gonna get a little tree, a green little tree. I have the blue one as well, the new car sense, the white one, True North. Anyway, let's dive into the snacks and the drink. I'm gonna start with the drink because I'm very thirsty from talking to you guys. Oh, it's bubbly, and it's in an actual glass, so I can, you know, use it for something else. Oh, it really smells like watermelon. It's sparkling watermelon water. It's good. Hashtag Japan. Is it actually Japanese? Yeah, it's full on Japanese. Like the printed stuff is in Japanese. The front, the logo is in Japanese. There is Chinese on it, so it's an import product for sure. But that's as close as we can get to Japan right now. So that's the drink done. Next one, I said we're gonna try the pokey. So I have, now I can turn the lights on. So I have the cookie and cream pokey. That's what we're gonna try. In the meantime, a comment. Chinese husbands usually give their credit cards to their wife. Is it? Do you give your money to your wife? I don't have any money. I'm poor. You guys should donate. I'm just joking. You don't need to donate if you don't want to, but yeah. Let's have a look. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it looks like that Chinese girls are the ones taking care of the money matter in a marriage, in a relationship. So I know some of my Chinese friends that that they give their money to their wives, and they have like an allowance kind of thing. But I don't have that. So yeah, they get cookie and cream pokey. Oh, just like Oreos. It's pretty good. There you go. Pokey Oreos. And the last one, the ice cream. So she said she gave me like a little like wooden spoon so I can eat it. There you go. Mango ice cream. It's a twist top. Oh, she filled it all the way up to the brim. It's still freaking frozen though. It does taste really nice. In China, people only need WeChat. True. I mean, when I go out now, I'm going to use WeChat to pay for the parking. So, you will see that the WeChat is like the go-to app in China. Like you can do literally anything on WeChat. You can order food, you can pay for things, you can talk to people, you can request a taxi, you can buy plane tickets, you can buy train tickets, you can pay your credit card, you can pay your house loan, you can do literally anything on WeChat. They don't need credit card anymore. No, because WeChat has like a built-in thing where you can apply for things. Do you mind your data privacy? Little bit, but what can I do about it? Like, it's kind of like, when you register to YouTube or when you create a new Facebook account, like, do you accept the terms and conditions? And it looks like they're giving you an option, like you can accept or decline. And the only way that you can get in is if you accept things. So that's how China functions right now. You can either accept the things or you can decline it, but if you decline it, you're basically not allowed in, or you can't stay for too long. But yeah, this ice cream is pretty good. Mango ice cream. It's not too frozen now because I started warming it up with my hands. Anyway, let's not sit around for too long. I'm gonna finish it when I get home. Put this away. Drink a bit of water. Sorry, watermelon water. I suppose it works the same anywhere. If you decline, then can't use it. Exactly. Like, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Facebook, Twitter, WeChat, Alipay. Like you, if you accept the terms and conditions, how it should be used, then you're free to use it, whatever. But if you decline, then you're not allowed to use it. So, you know, do I mind that that I'm giving out, you know, personal information over WeChat when I sign up? A little bit, but that's just how it is. Like, you know, you can't live without WeChat in China. Like, you have to have it. So obviously they know that as well, and it's a trade-off. Like, you get something for something. You're free to use the app. You're free to do whatever with the app, but they're gonna store information about you. And you know, in some ways, it's actually a good thing to have information about people, because if people are up to no good, then you know that's a good thing that they have information about them, and they can track these people down easily if they commit something like, you know, very serious and very bad. Right, then, now trying to get out of the car park. But like I said at the beginning of this live stream, there is only one way in and only one way out of this underground parking. And it can get stressful sometimes. Because when it comes to driving in China, people are so freaking rude. Like, I am so sorry to say this, and you know, I need to apologize in advance, but Chinese people in general, they are not good drivers. They suck at, you know, driving, and there are no manners when it comes to driving in China. Like, you know, nobody gives you way, nobody is polite to you on the road, and you will see it in a second. People will try to push in, and I will show you, like, you know, evidence, and I can guarantee that's what's going to happen right here, right now. You know, people from the right will try to, you know, push in front of me and come in front of me. So yeah, you really need to fight your way through traffic in China, and you know, it can get really, really stressful sometimes. Here in Hong Kong, we usually use the credit, but I want WeChat Pay. Is WeChat Pay not available in Hong Kong? Aren't you nervous of the old grannies jumping in front of your car as you're driving and faking an accident? No, because I have a dash cam recording in 1080. So they can try to do it, but I'm gonna be like, you can look at my camera, my fancy 1080 full HD camera, and how it recorded you. So there you go. You can see it there, like how people are just, you know, pushing in, and yeah, it can get very stressful, especially when people are trying to come out from the side here and they don't let you in, and you get stuck there for like hours. Well, not hours, but for like a good 10 minutes until someone comes in and lets you in. Anyway, let me do my WeChat Pay. Dude, where I don't understand. Like, there's a minivan behind me who's trying to go to the right, and I don't know what he wants to do. And you can see it there. Like, there is like no system in China when it comes to driving. You can see this BMW driver. Look what he is doing. He is trying to get in front of me because he thinks there is enough space for him. But there's literally no fucking space. Like, you know, dude, relax. Everybody should relax in China when it comes to driving, but nobody dares to do it because they think they will miss out on something. Anyway, let me do the WeChat Pay because I need to pay for my stuff, my parking. Dude, stay there. Jesus. Honestly. And you can see, like, he is down there and he almost crashed into me because he is trying to turn. And I'm already, doing the turning in. So he is coming from way behind and he is trying to turn in when I'm already, performing the turn. It's stressful to drive in China. It's very, very stressful. Anyway, we're gonna scan this funkiness. I don't know how much it is, maybe 3 or 6 yuan, 6 yuan. There you go, paid. 怎么了? There you go. My car just broke the barrier. It doesn't want to go up and down. It just broke the fucking barrier. 好了，谢谢。There you go. Chinese-made barriers are broken. My car is so gangster and my license plate is so gangster that it basically broke the barrier. Anyway, we're on the ground now and we're gonna get some freaking petrol. Let's try not to run people over. And we're gonna go straight. And we're gonna find a petrol station. As you can see, the weather is crap. Raining again. People parking at weird freaking places just because they have a Range Rover. People honk a lot. Exactly. I honk a lot too. I'm watching Portland BLM protests right now. Is that still going? Like they're still doing protests? I'm surprised. I thought BLM was like a 1 week wonder. Let's turn left here. And see, this is what I mean. Like, I have no idea how this guy parked here like that. Like, seriously. I have no idea. There's no one in the car. And I don't know what this guy is doing either. Like, seriously. When people say, like, oh, China is fine when it comes to driving. No, it's fucking not. Like, I come from England and Hungary where driving is, very, very, very civilized, especially in England. Like, people are very, very civilized when it comes to driving. But in China, everybody is like it's a free-for-all. So obviously, I'm not, trying to shit on people here because people are generally very nice. But when it comes to driving, everyone becomes an animal. Like this guy, he can see that I'm already in. And he is still trying to push in and come as close as he can. We should just run them over with tanks. I understand the reference, but that's a bit too much, dude. Come on. Anyway, we are going to get some petrol or gas if you're from America. In England, we say petrol. We're going to go to the petrol station. So that's what we're going to do. Turn right here. And see, this is what I mean. Like, nobody is polite. Nobody's going to let you in when you're coming from a turn. Like, you can see this taxi here and this white Volkswagen. Like, he's not going to let me in. He would rather stop in front of me than to let me. Anyway, gonna drive around a little bit. I'm gonna go down under the bridge, and we're gonna find a petrol station. And the other thing is, you know, petrol in, there you go, there's a policeman, but the policeman doesn't give a fuck about people using their phones, so it's fine. The other thing is, like, you know, petrol in China, there are some petrol stations that are selling, like, you know, lower quality petrol, and it is much cheaper than the usual, like, petrol that you can get from, like, China petrol, but yeah, the quality is not up there. So maybe if they are selling something as, I don't know, like 95 octane in a knockoff shop, well, it's not a knockoff shop, but you know, the quality is lower. If they're selling something as 95, that might just be a 92. So it's not gonna reach the 95 level. Let's go down this way. We're down by the riverside, as you can see, the River Songhua. And this goes all the way up to Harbin as well. People like to compete. Yeah, but if you want to compete, just go to a racetrack, dude. Like, you know, public roads are not for people to compete on. Like, you know, slow and steady is the race. That's what people say. Slow and steady wins the race. Also, another thing, you can see it's a red light, but it is totally fine to turn right on a red light unless there is a sign or a light that prohibits you from turning right. So anywhere in China you can turn right at a red light, but obviously you can't turn left. Obviously no U-turns here. So, but there are signs. Those things are obviously prohibited, but you know, the rules in traffic in China are very loosely like understood, so they don't really follow them unless they really have to. Come and drive in Wuhan, you'll be blown away, I'm sure. I don't know if it's that good or if it's that terrible to drive in Wuhan. How much is the tax for the car every year? I don't need to pay tax for another 2 years because it's still, you know, a very new car. I can't remember how much the tax was. Be safe, don't hit the wall, dude. I never hit fucking walls. What's this new meme that I'm gonna hit walls when I'm driving? Honestly, I'm not, you know, drunk. I know how to drive. I'm a very good driver. Which city do you live in? I know you're in Jilin province. Jilin City, Jilin province. The province capital is actually Changchun, but yeah, it used to be Jilin City, but they changed it to Changchun because Changchun developed a lot faster than Jilin City, and that's why it became the new province capital. Plus, they have, you know, the international airport, Changchun Longjia Airport. Jilin used to have an airport, but they closed it down and they turned it into like a military airport base kind of thing. I think it's actually not too far from the city center. Can't change the culture, man. Just live with it. Yeah, man. You know, I understand that I can't change 1.4 billion people's minds when it comes to driving, but I'm really hoping it can change in the future and people become better drivers. It would be so good if people could, you know, drive better. And there you go. We're gonna get some petrol. Is this 92? Yeah, this is 92. Where's the boss man or the boss lady? She's here. Yeah. So we're gonna give her some money. We only. 九儿100. She's asked 95 or 92. I want 92. This car runs on 92. It can take 95, but 92 is the recommended. So yeah. Same thing waiting in line at the train station. Tons of people skipping the queues. Yeah, it's I don't know why people are so impatient when it comes to doing something in public. But when you're in private with them, most of them are like super patient. Like people that I work with, I don't know something and I ask like 3 times, they're still like super patient and they tell me everything in detail over and over again. Terrible, bros. Well, there you go. I might just drive down to Wuhan. It might take me like 2 or 3 days to get there. Somebody actually asked me how long it would take me to drive down to Nanning. About 3 days. But yeah. It was Xi Jinping's boner who asked me how long would it take me to drive down to Nanning to see Guilo. And he said he's going to sponsor my trip. So I'm still waiting for his donation. And that should be it. Okay, 谢谢. Bye bye. There you go. All right then, guys. And that is it. Petrol done. We're at the petrol station. Nothing to see here. 100. Yay! We had. How much is 95? I can't see. Can't see the price. 95 is 4 yuan per liter, and is it 4 yuan? Yeah, it's 4 yuan. So we asked for 100 RMB worth of petrol. So 4 yuan, that's 25 liters, right? Right, 25 liters. That's pretty cheap, isn't it? Don't like Guelo. He's not honest. I don't know if he is honest or not, and what is he not honest about. But some things that he says are very, very questionable. And I think people misunderstood my apology to him when, I made a video and I talked about him and I said some things. I apologized about those things. I do own those things. Like, I do admit I said those things. And it wasn't, the nicest of things that I've said. But I still disagree with some things that he said. I know that we're never going to be friends and he's never going to be my best buddy and we're not going to rub shoulders and, drink together. But the things that I said about him were not very nice. So I apologize for that. I never apologized for the things that I said about his statements. That's a very, very big difference. And people misunderstand this. A lot of people within the community and people that comment on my videos as well, they really misunderstand this. Yeah, drive to Nanning and give Guelo a bottle of brandy. Maybe, if he invites me. Maybe he needs to pay for my petrol. Oh, sorry guys, I dropped the phone. There you go. Yeah, drive to Nanning and give Guelo 60 a bottle of brandy. Yeah, if he pays for my petrol, then I will give him a bottle of brandy, a big bottle of brandy, like a very, very big one. So big that he won't be able to drink it in a day. And I know he likes to drink. So, yeah. 100 RMB, why didn't you fill? I don't know. Like my wife is always telling me, oh, just fulfill the car. It's a lot easier. You don't need to go to the petrol station all the time. But see, here's the thing. I like to go to the petrol station because I can practice Chinese. It's a mind game. The tank up. Nope. No need to fill up the tank. Just get 100 every time. Each of you have different experience, so not surprising, different perspective. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, you know, we have different experiences, but you know, disagreeing with someone shouldn't be a crime, and you shouldn't be banished from the community, and you shouldn't be like treated as shit. And you know, that's my problem. Like, if people disagree with me, feel free to do it. You're more than welcome. If you have an opinion that differs from mine, I don't mind. I actually appreciate that you took your time and you used your brain to actually come up with a different opinion. But what I don't like is when people, like, you know, get personal and go against you and you know, attack you for no reason. That's something that I do not like. Experiences, yeah, we have a different experience and with different views as well. You know, maybe his views are very different to mine, and maybe he believes in those views and perspectives. But you know, that doesn't mean that my perspective is wrong and I'm a bad person. Because there is this image within the community that I am, you know, a terrible person, that I hate everyone and I'm always looking for trouble, which is actually not true. Like, you can ask many YouTubers within the community, pro or anti-China, which is, you know, another like made up bullshit thing. But you can ask many people, you know, what is Zach P really like? And those people that know me, they will all say, you know, I'm very helpful. I'm always willing to give a helping hand to people. And, you know, that is the reality. Like, I'm not a dick to people. As long as, you know, they are not dicks to me, I'm not a dick to them. And that's why I said, you know, I talk to Lee Barrett quite often, and I don't have a problem with him because he is a reasonable man. Like, you know, just because he doesn't agree with me or I don't agree with him, that doesn't mean that we need to hate each other and we need to, like, you know, spit on each other and throw shit at each other all the time. True, as long as it's not personal. Yeah, exactly. I guess, yeah. I mean, you know, my Chinese is not amazing, but I can get by. And I have the confidence and I have the motivation to learn as well. You're honest. That's my biggest weakness as well, that I'm too honest to people. You know, when I was a kid, I used to lie quite a bit, and I would always get punished by my parents to always tell the truth. And, you know, I became this very truthful and truth-telling person. So, yeah. Guelo is too busy roaming the parks, looking at the little girls. No time for visitors. Don't waste your gas. Yeah, dude, like, I'm not gonna go down to Nanning. Like, no way. I'm not gonna drive for 3 days. It's a lot of gas and a lot of miles / kilometers. And yeah, I don't think I will go down to Nanning. If he invites me, I will go down. But that's never going to happen, and we all know that. So, but you know, if anybody wants to come up to Jilin City, Jilin Province, feel free. Hit me up. I'll hook you up with a place as well where you can stay for a couple of days. You know, I can take you around Jilin City. I can take you to Changchun as well. Possibly Harbin. Harbin is a bit far, but you know, I don't mind going up that far. So totally, you know, if anybody wants to come and, you know, see Jilin and see China from my perspective and experience it yourself, hit me up. I'm very, very happy to be a tour guide for anyone. Anyway, guys, I think that is it for today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to you guys. It was a fun one. I'm gonna do this more often, at least once a week. There's gonna be like a live chit chat on the street kind of thing. And obviously there's going to be the other live streams as well with like Simon, Mikey, Bill, Corey. And I have some new guests, maybe new guests that might join us for future shows. So keep your eyeballs on my YouTube. Obviously subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. You know, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs. And we are getting very, very, very close to 1,000 subs. So yeah, help me out so I can do a crazy, crazy video about my 1,000 subs. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure that you leave a comment after the stream, subscribe, and share the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.